Very simple plan today. Remember last stream's double battle? I have a plan for that one, and we will try to execute it. It's not riskless, it's a bit sloppy, but at least it works. There's like 3 main branches. One that's really good, and one's like you go that way, it's very much riskless. One that's like a bit weird, but okay. And one that's more weird, like weirder than that, and where you risk a lot of stuff. There's not too much to say. I won't be showing the plan, I will just get my mons. But yeah, we use Flygon here. So definitely Flygon was a good catch for this fight specifically, thanks to Levitate and, well, its resistance profile. Also, Stomping Tantrum, you're going to see some cool stuff with it. Okay, let me see. On my calc, the order of my mons looks exactly like this. Okay, items. We have to do very specific pre-damages here. Let's go back to the items. Okay, Magneton doesn't really need an item. If I gave it 1, it would be in trouble. So yeah, I can't. Gliscor also can't be holding an item. Orbital needs a silver powder. In some branches of this line, it has to one-shot Maractus. I think some is probably every single one. I'm sure I have rethought this line many times. This guy needs Citrus for survivability, and Arcanine is just going to be holding a Citrus Berry because it's not like the others, it's not a pivot, it won't be pre-damaged. So there's a good chance it uses it, and it can be useful for steering purposes. But yeah, I have to pre-damage my mons. Flygon has to be at 128 HP. This is to bait Ice Beam later down the line. Magneton has to be at the very low amount of 54 HP. For those wondering, I do know that Magneton cannot be poisoned yet, because it's a steel type and there's no corrosion. So my way of pre-damaging mons, like the grindy way without the script, would be to go to very low level wild Pokemon and like take damage, right? That's always an option. Also pre-burn for faster times until you get the exact number you want, or like the number -10 and then Oranberry. I feel like I sometimes have to say that, just in case. Gliscor has to be 85 HP. And every single other mon can be and should be full HP. Okay, this is like exactly what I planned. Now let's see how I miserably failed because I forgot a very important detail. As I was switching lines, I was considering 3 branches at the same time, where one of them just doesn't exist or doesn't happen as I was thinking, or I don't know, there's one turn that happens too early or too late. Or it just goes well because I hit the ranges. There's a really big range I would really like to hit. Also, we want good RNG on Maractus. It's sort of incentivized because it has Spike Shield and there's like 1 or 2 turns in this line where it can go for it because it doesn't really seek heals. And that would be the best option in those turns. Of course, the difficulty is that it's not guaranteed. I had this guy, I already talked to him. Okay, repellent has to be activated. Okay, this is the fight. Let me go over the items again. Nothing. Citrus. Yeah. Okay. Let's really hope I didn't mess up. I mean, if I do mess up, I will probably like lose one mon and get closer to a wipe. In that case, I will actually be a bit happy because having this like shit double swirl setup without any protect mon is making every single double battle that appears extremely difficult to do. Okay, so yesterday we saw that this Gigalith is extremely difficult to remove because it has a citrus berry and really good stats. I have found a way to one-shot Gigalith, but it's not as easy as it seems. Currently, Magneton is baiting kills from both. What I'm going to do here is Stomping Tantrum into Magneton and go Gliscor. This is going to make Stomping Tantrum miss, so the next turn its power is doubled and it's one-shots. And Gliscor is going to be taking Hidden Power Fire and either Santum, okay, he gets a crit, that's extremely bad, or Body Press. I mean, it's not terrible, right? I think it doesn't really matter. Let me check. Okay. Yeah, we are counting on Gliscor baiting random move. This can be Energy Ball or Weather Ball. So currently Flygon, thanks to how Stomping Tantrum works, will one-shot this guy. And we go Arcanine, who is ready to tank any of Maractus' moves. Clean one-shot, it's guaranteed. Okay, goes for Weather Ball, that's the worst option. Like, it's the one that deals more damage to Arcanine. But we're not risking lowering his defense. Okay, now Nidoking comes in. And this is the most important turn of the fight, I think. Because Maractus doesn't see any kill. It can Spiky Shield, which is what I would want. It can go for an Energy Ball into Flygon. Never kills, but can make things weird later. Or it can Water Ball into Arcanine, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Yeah, but again, Maractus doesn't have a target. Nidoking on the other side sees kill with Drill Run into Arcanine. 100% of the time, it's like quad effective. So I'm going to try to kill Nidoking. This is our range of 50-50. While going Seismitoad, who resists both moves decently, like never dies, but I would want it to be as high HP as possible. As Citrus Berry, triggering it would be nice. There's Drill Run, that's guaranteed. Let's see if I kill, please kill. Misses the range. Okay, we start getting into bullshit territory. Okay, that's Citrus proc, that's really nice. Okay. This is the branch where Stomping Tantrum doesn't kill. Now there's another funny turn because... Let me see... Okay, no, we are on... There are 3 branches. Because Maractus didn't attack Flygon. Flygon is safe here and can be in. Maractus is 100% of the time going to use Energy Ball into Seismitoad, and the thing now is that I think Nidoking is random move, like not random move but random target. It's going to Poison Jab into Flygon or Drill Run. Is it Drill Run? Into Seismitoad, let me check. It doesn't hurt. Yeah, it's going to... It can Drill Run and then Energy Ball. I don't want my Seismitoad to take that much. So what I'm gonna do here is finish it off. And go Orbital, because it tanks both moves really well. This is safe. That's actually better. Now the thing is, I have to figure out what to do on Gastrodon. No, that's a crit, huh? Yeah, it actually was a bit more than 50% because I could have crit, but not that much. Okay, Energy Ball. No special defense drop. Now there's this cool thing where I can further switch Flygon because Maractus is dead to Orbital. So we want to go Seismitoad here. I'm pretty sure. Do we? Let me think. And I'm thinking about this. Maractus is dead, so I get a free switch. When Gastrodon comes in, it's not likely to target Orbital because it doesn't, like, it walls it. So if I don't go anywhere, it's going to go for Ice Beam on Flygon 100% of the time. And if it goes for Ice Beam, I can keep it dancing with Earth Power or Ice Beam and stuff, I think, by going to a different mon. Let's see how much HP I have on Seismitoad. It's 107. Is that dead to... It's dead to half of Earth Power's rolls, crit rolls? Am I willing to risk that? Oh, let's see. This is normal. Like, this fight is really difficult, so I'm finishing with I'm dealing with the last mon in the way that's as riskless as possible. Okay, if it comes in and Flygon is out, it's guaranteed to Ice Beam, which gives me a free Bug Buzz into it. And then on the Ice Beam, I can go Arcanine. Arcanine is at 94 HP, which means it can bait Muddy Water. Apart from Earth Power. If it goes for Muddy Water, I will have hit my second... what do you call this? My second Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz, 3 shots. Which means on the next turn I kill if it lowers my accuracy, but I have gone Flygon on the Muddy Water. It has to lower the accuracy of both, which is really unlikely. Okay, then let's stay with Flygon. This, like, the move doesn't really matter. Let me make sure that it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm faster than Orbital. But yeah, let's draw a clock here. It will proc Citrus probably, I don't care. Like, Bug Buzz is a clean one shot. It should be very close to riskless. The key thing here was the Stomping Tantrum one-shot on Galith. You really don't want to take 3 turns to kill it. And there was a chance, like a 1% or something like that. Okay, there's Gastrodon. It's going to Ice Beam into Flygon. It has to. So we go here. And there's... Nah, let's just go here. I already have this plan ready. Okay, back buzz once. One day I will choke the keys, the controls. Imagine now it goes for something else. It's so scary. Okay. There's Citrus. Does this make it any more likely? What HP am I? Just for like for curiosity. Okay, it's 121. It's a bit less likely to be Muddy Water now. That's always good. Yeah, on Muddy Water we go Flygon. Can Flygon take one of those? I didn't really make sure. Yeah, it can. It can take crit. Okay, now we back buzz again. Okay, gets crit. Doesn't really matter. Goes for the Earth power, the greed. And now we will kill with a bit of style, you could say. With First Impression. The super high priority move. Okay, really clean. Didn't run into bullshit. There were options, and it was difficult. And even in the worst range, which we didn't get to, RNG favors me. Like the AI had to choose like random move 2 times in a row and stuff like that. But yeah, you don't really want to leave it to the AI, even if it's a 20% chance. 20% is too much. And now I will have a look at the next one, and depending on how easy it is, I'm doing it. If it's not, then I will have to leave it. You'll have to double it and give it to the next person. Let's do this quickly for the vibes, I could say. And how did you do this? I'm looking for the trainer. Wait a second. Okay, I'm remembering this fight as I'm saying it. You'll see it right now. Okay, again, here was the team on the calc. Okay, this is a bit annoying because there's a Skarmory with red guard. If that isn't disgusting. So I think the last time I got to this fight, which is the only other time I've fought this under Nuzlocke, full Nuzlocke rules, I opened the fight with Fake Out on Ape. That way you make sure you're... like you flinch the Skarmory so it doesn't do whatever it's trying to do. And it switches you into a Run&Bun. Here, this is a fight that incentivizes you to go less than 6 months, because red card, for people who don't know, red card, the item that Skarmory is holding, makes it so that when you hit it with any move, it switches you out for a random mon on your team. So it's really unpredictable. You could say, well, one shot the guy because you have a one shot, a clean one shot. You can't because it's sturdy. And if you try some stall, like Stardust moves, it has hazards which you never want to be set up. Also, I don't really have ways to to toxic this. This is a steel type. I don't have Will-O-Wisp or anything, So this is my only option. I have to fake out this to break sturdy or really good synergy and flinch it so it doesn't do anything. And then the mon that comes out has to either kill or bait something or something like that. You get the idea. Then we need something that kills Torterra. Cloister looks really good here, as always. Something that kills Beware, however this guy is called. Okay, this is singles. Be careful. Like earthquake damage is higher. Something that kills like Beware, for example, any fire type apparently. I think it's because of Fluffy. Or something, I don't really... I think it's for physical contact moves or something. Well, overhit kills this guy, that's the important part. And flamethrower with the white classes too. And without it, it's likely. Okay, and there's a Rhyperior that... Why doesn't this decide to Kingdra? Is Kingdra this bad? Ah yeah, it's because of sand, I guess. This is quite weak. Ah, it's solid rock too. Okay, it's trying to minimize its weakness, then I see it. Funny how masculine sees the kill more often. This Dragon Tail. I don't really like this situation. Like, wait, don't I have... Well, Kingdra realistically has a kill. Okay, now this looks like a very difficult fight to plan. So it might not be done today. But let's try. Why am I saying it's difficult? Because it's... like, because of the bullshit with the red card Skarmory that switches your first mon. So you have to account for as many possibilities as mons you have in the back. Okay, so this guy has to come. There's absolutely nothing else that can deal with Torterra. And this can be sort of done by Ape. Sort of, it depends on the move it goes for. If you high bait Drain Punch, then yes. Well, I guess Body Slam too, I don't need... Yeah, except for Zen Headbutt, I can take both and go Cherry Berry, I guess. And for Rhyperior, yeah, the problem is I can't really sweep both, so probably I want this guy. Like, I'm based on vibes. Also, if this guy comes out against Skarmory, it just dies. If this guy comes out, it's a bit awkward. I guess I go here, it sets up hazards, and then I have to consider the whole rest of the fight with both types of hazards, which is annoying. Okay, and for Rhyperior, how do I kill this guy even? This is one of those cases where if you have a 31 IB, you kill. But I'm not going to ask for that much because it's already plus attack, so come on. The problem with Basculin is that it's completely useless. It never gets one hit KOs. Like, this guy is relegated to the bench until you beat half of the game. Then it's good again. Mainly because it evolves. Okay, you can always go this guy, try to... Yeah, it's Avalanche. I'm going to say try to 1v1. Doesn't really 1v1. Also, I take damage from Sand, he doesn't. Also, Dragon Tail here can be a bit weird, to say the least. I don't know, Cloister seems really solid here. The problem is that it's going to kill Torterra too, so unless I give it the chain kill, it never switches into Torterra. Okay. But armor deals a lot more than expected. Okay, can I do it with these three guys? Let's think. If I got this guy, sends you to Rapidash, you kill it with Overhit. That immediately baits Earthquake from Torterra, right? Yup. Yeah, especially because you have -2 special attack now, so you don't show the kill. Okay, so this comes in, you can go Cloister, kill. Then you will be baiting. It depends, right? But it can be Beware for exactly Drain Punch, which is one of the moves we wanted. Yeah, it can only be Beware, like it's faster. So you go here on the Drain Punch. Like Ultra Kill the shit out of this mon. Which, no, not here, which drops your special attack because of Overhit. Then Rhyperior comes in for essentially always Drill Run. So you can go here. And because it didn't take that much. No, you can't really fight this. You can't. I mean, you can with Citrus, yeah. Alright, what am I saying? You can with Citrus. I don't need the damage boost for anything. Okay, that's like the good outcome. What about you fake out this guy, sends you to this. I mean, it's not the first turn. How did the AI work here? I don't remember. Stealth Rock. Give me a second, my playlist just died again. How do I fix this? Okay, I think it's fixed. Yeah, it's a bit annoying because if it's the first turn out, it's really likely to set up hazards, but it's not going to be because I flinch it. So then it's still very likely to... I mean, isn't it? It's kind of as likely. It can set up any of these two types of hazards. As we go Ape. Why can't we go... Okay, what about going Rapidash? I think it's more consistent because we keep the line exactly the same. Rapidash isn't going to be used. Okay, we go Rapidash here. Can set up hazards and stuff, but we don't really care. At this turn, kill it. Can also go for Body Press. We can go Citrus if we want. And then it's Torterra. You go here, take the Earthquake, take hazards. That's going to be 25%. Because you're a fucking Ice type. Yeah, that's kind of bad. But you killed Torterra. That's your job, after all. Okay, what about the Rhyperior, though? I mean, let's not roll out stuff. I mean, you can also go... Okay, it's interesting if I instead go to Ape. Because then I can kill with Overhit. Instead of Rapidash, I mean. Overhit, and then Torterra won't come in because of Flare Blitz. which means it has to be Beware or Rhyperior. It's going to be Rhyperior. Who says Drill Run? I kill with Drill Run. We go here. Yeah, we can go here. Go here. Always kill, but take too much damage in the process, right? And then Beware comes in. Because of course it does. Yeah, the two fire types tech here isn't the best, to be honest. Yeah, the problem is that I need something that kills Rhyperior. That's obviously the problem. Something that can switch into it almost 100% of the time on Drill Run. And I can't really do it with an immunity because it has Avalanche. Especially assuming that hazards will be up. Because the other option is not really, no, that's not an option. I was thinking maybe bait something from Skarmory. That you can do it with a bug type maybe. But I think the other attempt I did with Masquerain because Masquerain is the fucking goat, but not here. Here it's like this orbital. I'm not going to say it's useless, okay, but it's definitely worse than Masquerain. The typing at least is interesting. Okay. Not changing the subject. Who do I use to kill this guy? You can go Kingdra or Basculin. I guess I could use my levitating guy as a pivot. As in show Avalanche. And we switch to something that tanks it really well, like Kingdra. Click Octazooka with the Wise Glasses. Deal absolutely no fucking damage. But kill if it crits, right? Yeah. And deal some amount. I'm never dead. Okay, let's try to think. I don't really like this line, but I think we can forget Rapidash at least to reduce the amount of noise. Or we could do something else. We can increase the number of mons at one shot so that we raise the chances. Okay, so we have very clear that for both of these guys we kill the Skarmory without it being able to do anything, and then it sets up it doesn't set up anything. Torterra comes. Does it come in? Not against Arcanine, but it does against Rapidash. Okay, against Rapidash don't want to think about this case. Okay, let's try. Let's go in order. Let's do this first. You flinch this guy, switches you out. What about Cloyster? Go Cloyster. It's Body Press, Stealth Rock or Spikes. Go Wape. It sets up the hazards. Kill it. Not special defense, special attack. Okay, hazards are up. You kill this guy. It's not going to be Torterra. It's not going to be. It can definitely be Beware, but it's going to be Rhyperior. Why? Because it's his skill. It comes in. uses drill run. So you go here. If there are hazards, they are negligible. This is avalanche, so you go here. You eat hazards, eat avalanche, eat sand damage. So it's like you're dead to crit. You hit the Octozuka, which like never kills. And it goes for something. It can be Dragon Tail, right? That's a problem, because if it goes for Dragon Tail also switches your current mon out for a random one. But Ape kills, Cloyster kills. Okay, everyone kills, at least, after Octozuka. Okay, you risk this guy. If it dies, it's the same, but it dies. It's not the worst mon to lose. It of course has good resistances, but I can afford to lose it if I get unlucky. Like, of course I only lose it if I get crit. It does have leftovers. I'm thinking about the consequences of that. Okay, I don't really know about spikes. So let me look up spikes. Okay, essentially it's the same as Stealth Rock, but without the weakness to rock thing. So it's 12.5% normally. Again, the same as Stealth Rocks. Okay, so I can predictably assume that it's going to take our maximum of 38%, which means I never trigger citrus, which means I have no reason to not to go wise classes, which makes leftovers useless. I'm sure. I might not be true, but okay, then it's going to be Torterra, I think. Yeah, it has to. The problem is that it's going to use Wood Hammer, but it can probably see overlapping kills. We might need to go Flygon. Flygon takes any hit, but only shows Wood Hammer. We do go Ape and kill, so that's fine then. And then we chain kill. I mean, we can chain kill if we kill with Flare Blitz, then. What about -2 Ape? Then Headbutt. Okay, let's calc this really well. Can we afford to switch Ape into Wood Hammer? Ape will be full HP. I mean, not full HP. It will be 1 tick, 2 ticks of sand. So 85, 57.5. Hit with this, so it's 57.5, 56, let's say. Spends 2 turns killing, which leaves it at 42, 41. You can afford to do this. Yeah, if it crits, you're fucked. Why is this guy wise classes? Do we need them? Do we need them for anything? We always kill the Skarmory, we show kill here, we show kill here. Okay, do we show that kill at -2? No, we don't. Ah, yeah, but this guy was going to come in nonetheless. Okay. So we can be Citrus, which kind of guarantees everything. I think. I'm going to think more. And you can, yeah, you can chain kill both because you still have overheat left. Okay, that means I have a line. For when it switches me into Cloister. What I've seen here is that Cloister is kinda useless. Like, I don't really need it. I can... As long as I take care of Rhyperior, I can chain kill the rest if Torterra is the next one to come in. So let's try something else. Would be fun if we could sweep this with A, but we can't. Okay, so you fake out, brings you to your other mon. What's your other mon? Well, we do need Kingdra, right? What about this guy? Nah, not good enough. Okay, you go Kingdra. It's going to either... Yeah, the problem is with this you bait dual wing bait too. Dual wing is really bad. It can be... It's full random move, very likely to set up hazards. But not guaranteed, like never guaranteed. That's because it has a really high defense, so it's the same damage unless you're weak or resist one of them. Kinda sucks, not gonna lie. Because I need Kingdra, it's going... I can always get to this situation. Okay. How do we deal with this? And we did say that Ape was going to be holding on Citrus. Citrus Ape can take this. Like, the only way that it kills is double crit. And yeah, I'm never counting on double crit. I think I can safely ignore double crit. The problem is I will be a bit low for the whole thing where I sweep the whole fight thing. But well, you go Ape, take one turn of chip, sand, and maximum you take all this damage. That's always less than what you will take from hazards otherwise, I think. Like you take this minus Citrus, so you take 50% max without crits. And because of you being the goat, you bait. Okay, what about baiting if you're low? This can absolutely be beware for cringe. Okay, heroes who are having the wise glasses actually helps because we show kill with Aura Sphere. Interesting. No, we don't. We are -2 special attack from killing Skarmory. It is really bad. Okay, is there any way to avoid lowering bit? I guess there isn't. Okay, anyone else that can deal with this guy? I guess size method. I don't really want to rely on Muddy water. How much accuracy is it? It's 95. I can give it the zoom lens too if I feel like I need to. Yeah, but this guy also gets random move. Very cool. Like super cool. Try to see it. I'm afraid we won't get to anything today. That's a bit too difficult. Like the red card restriction is too much. I mean, there's another option, okay? I can be a bit of a terrorist. I can knock off the red card. Which I'm pretty sure, having seen what weakness policy does, will sure trigger it. So, nope. I think I won't. Okay, if we assume it's going to do something anyways, I have a different play. I can lead Ape, click Overheat, or I can even, like I can lead Arcanine, even better, click Flamethrower, get the burn chance. I mean, not really, I don't want it to die. Okay, that's it. I go Ape, Overheat, leave it at 1 HP. It's going through the... I think I can make it... Can I? Let me check the AI. No, I can't make it use a move. And yeah, I actually can. Okay, let's focus on how I can make this use a move. Like not hazards. That's by attacking with a priority move. Like me being slower, because if I'm faster, slow kill doesn't always come before hazards. Which is a bit stupid, not gonna lie. So you can... Yeah, it's gonna be both. Okay, you can go Arcanine, I guess, and... show... Okay, the problem about making it use a move is that you have to bring full... Every single one has to resist it, and you have to account for every single one of them taking the move. Well, also it possibly being... spikes. Okay, let's use my flamethrower here. It's going to body press, because I pre-damage and everything works, believe in me. So we need mons that take body press. This is one of them. This is one of them. Do we need more? I guess get this guy. Why not? Right? Okay, if you land on Ape, you kill with like Aura Sphere. So you successfully bait Rhyperior. For Drill Run, on Drill Run you go here. It kinda sucks. Okay, so you can bring the anti-Drill Run guy. That also kills Skarmory. Yeah. See if it's Ape. Bait this, go here. Bait Avalanche, go here. Kinda always 1v1. Kinda. Bait this guy. It's always going to be Wood Hammer. Always is a really strong word. You go to your other guy. Make 100% sure it's Wood Hammer. Go here. Kill. Kill. Okay, if it's Ape, it's 100% clear. What about if it's Kingdra? You kill the Skarmory. Then you didn't even know who you bait. Nice. You potentially took damage, potentially didn't. Most of the time you did. So this will be at 60 something percent, even 70. Nothing deals that amount. Okay, this is slower, does not damage. Faster, does not damage. I mean, every single mod is slower and does not damage, which should mean Torterra, right? Torterra comes in, is the same situation, but Rhyperior is, this time Rhyperior is alive. So when what can be Wood Hammer or Earthquake, we go to the guy. We go here. We kill it. I'm thinking that should be okay. Okay, we go to this guy, we kill it. That means we bait. Do we bait Rhyperior? Yeah, if we kill it with Flowblitz, we always bait Rhyperior. Drill run, we go to our other guy. We take this, kill. Guy comes in. Never done headbutt. But can be Drain Punch. Okay, here's where I might prefer Rapidash for the first month. It makes no difference and can actually fight Beware, so let's do it like this. Okay, so you switch into absolutely any move and kill it. That's nice. So if it lands on Kingdra, you have it. If it lands on Fire Toad, you kill it. Okay, I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. I'm slower. Let's think about this later. You land on this guy, you kill it, bait Torterra. I'm pretty sure it will be Torterra. Yeah, it's Torterra. Earthquake. No, not really. Good Hammer 100% of the time. Go to this guy. Same strategy as with when you go Kingdra, right? Okay, what I'm thinking now is, do I actually kill after leftovers? I didn't consider this one. Not really. The Fake Out Flare-Blitz combo doesn't kill. I might need the Muscle Band, which I should be able to equip. Okay, this is good because you only take the Flare-Blitz damage, I guess. Okay, that's good enough. Oh yeah, same fight. Okay, you land on this. Kill. Slower out damages. Slower out damages. Slower will see a kill. Torterra might see a kill, but if Torterra comes in, then it's already solved. If it's this guy, it's Avalanche, you go here. You already know what to do. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, the problem is when this goes glide score. It's fucking slower, right? Okay, so I was thinking, why do I have two of these guys? I think it was on the ape one. So you land here, take the body press. Kill it. You're a bit low on HP. That's a problem. Bait Rhyperior. Okay, you go to your flying type. Go here, kill. Comes in. Ah, yeah, because you didn't want. Okay, because I didn't want to risk. Wood hammer here. Yeah, then I just bring Gliscor, who isn't this weak to Woodhammer, and it's okay. Ah, yeah, but Gliscor is the one that's fucking slower. Hate to see it. Yeah, but I leave every single Woodhammer. Like, what's the problem? Let me rethink it. You land on Ape. Kill. Torterra comes in. You go here. No, Torterra no, doesn't come in. This comes in. Go here. Go here. Octazuka. Octazuka, you're very low. Comes in, random move. Go here. Always wait another one. Go here. Kill. Okay, and we can actually always kill with overhit. In this case. So then this is a safe switch. Okay, this is riskless. Well, not riskless, it kind of depends on what I'm saying here is that it kind of depends on Kingdra. And Seismitoad isn't doing anything. Well, yeah, it's backup for what if Rhyperior kills it, I guess. I don't know what's even doing here. Okay, again, this is already tiring, but what happens if you land in Kingdra? Take some damage. Okay, you take some damage before you improve. That's why you have Seismitoad, I guess. Kill it. You're a bit low, so everything is lower. I mean, yeah, it's lower and does not damage you. So Torterra comes in. Make sure it's with hammer. And then with hammer you go here, you kill. Which baits you this guy. Does it really? I think it's always going to be beware for Zen Headbutt, so you go here and kill it, which then gets you this guy last, so you can go here. You go here. Okay, you don't go here because you are a bit low, so instead you go here. Okay, I'm seeing the idea now. Do I send it? Okay, it's the same for this guy. It's just same symmetric. So let's rethink the Flygon one. You land here, take a hit. Okay, this hit is really important. Probably this is a problem. You kill. You bait. And if it crits, you bait. Okay, what's the... mean, if I'm at 133 HP and I take 44, I don't want to do this calculation. So at 133 minus 44, you are 89 HP. Why did I care about this again? Ah yeah, you're never dead to non-crit. Yeah, but why am I just have dementia, okay. Ah yeah. You never bait Torterra unless it crits. But you need to be that HP for Woodhammer crit not to kill. Okay, so then you're risking. Like, it depends on if it crits or not. Okay. I'm back to my thought. This comes in. You are damaged. Go here. 1v1. Do the whole thing. Guy comes in. I guess you risk the earthquake roll. I mean, it's only one roll. It's very unlikely to pick it. Go here, risk the run on that. Kill. Guy comes in. Go here, kill. Okay, I'm confident on the line. Can go wrong. Can't go that wrong. So that's okay for me. In my requirement list, it fulfills enough checklist, checkpoints. How do you even call this? I don't care. I'm a bit tired. But this guy. It's funny how it would be just safer if Glacier wasn't minus speed, super slow bullshit. Okay, give this guy the muscle band. Give this guy nothing really. Yeah, nothing. Give this guy the zoom lens. Not the zoom lens. White lens, sorry. Give this guy the white glasses. White glasses. What the fuck are the white glasses? Here. Here, man. Does this guy need something to one shot? Let me make sure. Nope. So no item. Muscle band, white glasses. This guy doesn't get anything. I'm just going to send it. Don't care. 5 guys, because if I bring more, they don't really bring anything to the fight. Let's get our hazards up instead and fuck up the whole thing. That's always an option, by the way. Rapier can also crit stuff. I think we win, but we lose mons. That's always better than we just lose. Okay, we should see Rapidash first. I don't think I did the check. If it's not Rapidash, I just go again without doing anything. Yeah, Cringe Mori. Here's Rapidash. Sand is up. Didn't account for sand damage on every single turn. We don't care. Just get this guy to 1 HP, please. we really want to see. Okay, this is just going to be hazards because I didn't pre-damage. Like, I was supposed to... Yeah, but this was Arcanine too, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's see the hazards. When spikes... Is it better or worse? Or do we just not care? I think we don't care, it doesn't affect anything. Okay, kill. Now it should be right here. Okay, I think we do have a little reason to go Seismitoad. Let me think this. Because if I go Kingdra, it takes 23.8 plus 15, which is like 38%, 39%. Plus Sand, which is 40 something. Yeah, and Seismitoad doesn't take Sand damage, so Seismitoad takes a bit more from Avalanche and takes the hazards, but it doesn't die to Sand shape. Okay, let's just go Seismitoad then. Why is this guy with its mouth open? Let's send out Grok. Grok, is this real? Okay, there's spikes. Avalanche doesn't deal that much. I'm pretty sure dead to crit from Drill Run. Almost every single roll but one. Muddy Water always hits, can lower its accuracy, can just be normal Drill Run roll. Okay, goes for Protect, and it's really good I didn't send Kingdra because I'm immune to the Sandstorm. Click Muddy Water. Don't crit, thank you. Okay, doesn't crit. We kill with another one. Now this is always Torterra for random damaging move. And with Flygon we can make sure that it's Wood Hammer on the switch to Ape. Because Flygon is immune to Earthquake and never dies to Wood Hammer. The next turn it will always bait Wood Hammer. Ape takes the Wood Hammer really well. Takes spikes damage. Doesn't deal too much. You can crit me, I don't care. Do I? Let me make sure I can do this. Should be able. Okay, Flare Blitz. Am I Muscle Band? Yeah, Flare Blitz always kills. We take a ton of recall damage. Okay, Beware comes in. Has no priority moves. We always kill with overhit. Okay, that's how you beat the cringe fight. Now I'm pretty sure I can just go to the tower to get my next encounter, and then that will be the end of the of today. Let's see. Save just in case I run into someone. Nope, you have to beat this guy first. Okay, that's it for today then. Let's go heal and leave everything with no items, all that stuff. Oh, interesting lines today. With lines I mean 2 fights, but not so easy fights, so it's okay. Save, and that's it for today. Bye.